Visitors who reach the route of the three fortifications have the opportunity to travel back in time through 2 millennia, among the vestiges of three fortifications belonging to three different periods. In other words, each citadel enclosed its previous one: the Roman castrum, the medieval fortress, and the Alba Carolina citadel. The route is located in the southern and the southeastern area of the Alba Carolina citadel, most of it giving the impression of an open-air museum. Still visible remains from the Apulum castrum can be seen in the form of its former southern gate called Porta Principalis Dextra. It is the only gate left out of the 4 quadrilateral gates that existed 1800 years ago. The vestiges are only partially preserved in its former look and beauty of the past. There are also visible parts of the castrum wall, with the medieval reconstructions to which it was subjected, as the fortifications built by the 13th Gemina Legion has been standing for more than 1500 years. The medieval interventions targeted renovations and repairs that did not alter the Roman wall layout. Alba Iulia was the capital of the Principality of Transylvania for nearly 150 years, 1541 to 1699. During the reign of Prince Gabriel Bethlen, it was decided that Alba Iulia, the princely capital, would be surrounded by large strongholds and bastions. The plan materialized only on the south side of the citadel and represented the second fortification phase. The southwestern corner was reinforced by the prince and was called Bethlen Bastion. The southeast corner was consolidated by Transylvanian Saxons and remained known as the Saxons Bastion. The Saxons Bastion, the only one integrated into the route of the three fortifications, has been partially preserved because the Austrians embedded it in the St. Eugene's Bastion in the 18th century and has known several functions over time. There was a guard room in the 17th century and a bakery in the citadel where they used to make bread for the citadel residents in the 18th century. Now the former guard room was set up into a weapon room for tourists who can also get an idea about what a torture room looked like. The third fortification in Alba Iulia, the 18th century bastion fortress, is represented on the three fortification route by 2 of the 7 bastions that give it a 7-star shape, St. Eugene and St. Stephen. Tourists who reach the route can enjoy a panoramic view of the lower town and the Moorish River valley from the Belvedere points. Also from here you can watch impressive cannon shows, which respect the technique used 300 years ago. The show takes place every Saturday at 12 in the tourist season. If you're still on the route, it's worth visiting the Caponia, the gallery that passes through the wall between 2 bastions on the citadel, Eugene of Savoy and St. Stephen. Here you can see an exhibition dedicated to the restoration of the sculptures from the citadel gates. If you go through the Caponia and over the bridge, you reach Francis of Paola, Ravelin. Here you will find a setting hinting at a former execution site in the city and mainly referring to the leaders of the 1784 uprising, Maria Kloshka and Krishan, and the execution of the first 2 in Alba Iulia. Nearby we can return to Roman times due to archaeological works that brought to light traces of the Roman civil settlement near the castrum. Moreover, another place can be found next to the Ravelin. Stables for horses used by the fortress guard parading every day during the tourist season. Then, from the route of the 3 fortifications, you can reach the 3rd gate of the citadel, which is generally supposed to have hosted Huria's cell, although historical sources show that the leader of the 1784 uprising was actually imprisoned in the 4th gate. The gate is located near a 5-star hotel where a former storehouse for supplies was located in the past. The storehouse was built by Austrians right after they transformed the citadel into a garrison.